Hello, guys, a warm welcome to Greta Talks. In the last episode, we witnessed Angad's unsuccessful efforts to convince Ravan and final decision for the commencement of the war. In this episode, we will witness the happenings in the war, Garuda's assistance to relieve Sriram and Lakshman from the snare of venomous serpents, Ravan's brother Kumbakarna and his defeat in the war, Indrajit's defeat and death by Lakshman, and Hanuman bringing Dronagiri Mountain to cure Lakshman. The war between morality and immorality started. The Vanaras and demon warriors started fighting intrepidly. The army of Vanaras fought so gallantly that it resulted in the death of countless demons. When Indrajit realized that the situation was getting worsened, he decided to use his art of stealth. So he disappeared and started showering the arrows like the rain, which killed many Vanaras. Eventually, he released the weapon named Sarpastra on Sriram and Lakshman, due to which they both fainted. Sarpastra was a weapon which released numerous venomous serpents. The serpents entangled the bodies of Sriram and Lakshman, due to which they became unconscious. Indrajit thought that both of them got killed, and he screamed joyously under the impression that he became victorious. The entire army of Vanaras got scared and became disappointed to know about their deaths. This news made the demons and Ravan happy. Sita received this news and she felt as if she was struck by a thunderbolt. She became sad and began to moan. She closed her eyes and prayed to goddess Parvati to save the lives of Sriram and Lakshman. All the Vanaras started mourning, but Vibhishan reassured everyone and said, "Do not panic, as Sriram and Lakshman have fallen unconscious." They discussed about the remedy of that weapon but felt helpless to find any solution. They searched Hanuman to find remedy, as they were sure that he would definitely find solution and save the lives of Sriram and Lakshman. Meanwhile, Hanuman went to meet Garuda and convinced Garuda to save the lives of Sriram and Lakshman, as their deaths might cause anarchy in this world, ending goodness and increasing immorality. Finally, Garuda agreed to help them. Hanuman, accompanied with Garuda, that is, eagle, arrived there. Garuda is the bearer of Lord Vishnu. We know that snakes are preyed by eagles. Seeing the Garuda, the snakes that bound Sriram and Lakshman ran away. The weapon Sarpastra received the antidote in this way. Its influence was wiped out and Sriram and Lakshman regained consciousness and got up alert. Garuda was elated to see them safe and sound. He folded his hands and, taking their leave, flew in the sky. Seeing that Sriram and Lakshman were alive, all the army of the Vanaras was filled with joy, and in that excitement they killed many demons. Sita received this news in Ashokvan, which filled her heart with happiness and the rejuvenation of the hope. Then Ravan dispatched his powerful warriors like Prahasta and Dhumraksha, but Sriram defeated and killed them one by one. Ravan's army had to face the defeat, making Sriram's army victorious. Then Ravan roused his sleeping brother Kumbakarna with a great effort and attacked Sriram. Kumbakarna was a devotee of Lord Brahma. He was granted a boon by Lord Brahma for his long penance. The gods feared that if Kumbakarna was given unlimited powers, then Ravan would use it to destroy the gods. Goddess Saraswati helped the gods by sitting on his tongue when he asked for the boon. When Kumbakarna asked for Indrasan, that is power of Lord Indra, Lord Brahma heard it as Nidrasan, that is bed for sleeping. This resulted in his sleeping for long duration. When he would wake up, he would have insatiable appetite, and that day would be a threatening day for humans. Even Kumbakarna tried to convince Ravan to send Sita to Sriram. As usual, Ravan did not listen to his advice. Kumbakarna became helpless, and with a sense of duty towards his elder brother, he went to fight the battle with Sriram. He fought with Sugriv, Hanuman, and Angad. None of them could stop such a mighty Kumbakarna. He killed many Vanaras and challenged Sriram. Sriram accepted his challenge, fought the battle with him, and finally defeated and killed Kumbakarna. Then once again Indrajit decided to enter the battlefield. Lakshman fought with him. Before entering the battlefield, Indrajit decided to perform the yagya of goddess Nikumbala, after which he would gain an art of disappearing as well as various magical powers. Vibhishan informed Lakshman about the location and consequences of the yagya. Hanuman helped Lakshman to stop this ritual, as he knew that if Indrajit completed that yagya, he would become unconquerable. Lakshman challenged Indrajit before the completion of this yagya and killed him with his extraordinary bravery. Seeing Lakshman's prowess, Sriram embraced him. Father Ravan, mother Queen Mandodari, and wife Sulochana were very sad to hear that Indrajit had died. Then Ravan himself entered the battlefield and began to cast a spell on Lakshman. A fierce battle ensued between the two. Finally, Ravan used the immense power he had once acquired from Shiva on Lakshman, which caused Lakshman to lose his consciousness. Susheen was the Vaidya or the doctor of Ravan. Vibhishan suggested that Susheen was the only expert doctor available to save the life of Lakshman in that crucial time. Hanuman requested him to provide treatment to Lakshman, but he was not ready to come with Hanuman. So Hanuman had to carry him forcibly to save Lakshman's life. He was hesitant to give treatment to Lakshman, but he was convinced by Vibhishan, Sriram, Hanuman, Jambuvant, all religious stalwarts, to follow his duty as a doctor. A doctor has to stick to his duty to provide treatment to his injured enemy, and that too he has to support moral and ethical cause. We all know Ravan had forcibly captivated Sita, and Sriram was fighting to preserve moral values in society. The remedy of bringing a rare medicine was suggested by Vaidya Susheen. Diagnosing Lakshman, he said, "The juice of the leaves of Sanjivani plant found on the Dronagiri Mountain, located near Mount Kailash in the north, was the only remedy to cure Lakshman." He said that Lakshman could survive only if he was given the dose of that medicine till dawn. Everyone was worried as to who would go to the north from the south in less time and bring the medicine. Hanuman showed his willingness to do the adventurous trip. He took an oath that if he failed to bring the medicine before sunrise, he would never show his face to Sriram. Hanuman had to confront the threat of death from a demon named Kalnemi, who was sent by Ravan to kill Hanuman and make his mission unsuccessful. Kalnemi disguised himself as a sage and chanted the name of Sriram. Hanuman heard the name of Sriram and met him to ask about the location of Dronagiri. The sweet-tongued Kalnemi told Hanuman to bathe in the river and become fresh. Hanuman went to bathe in the river when he was attacked by a crocodile. Hanuman killed that crocodile, and that crocodile turned into a goddess who was cursed by the sage. She informed Hanuman about the conspiracy of Kalnemi and Ravan to kill him. Hanuman then fought with Kalnemi, killed him, and proceeded towards Dronagiri. He prayed with utmost humility to the gods, who were the custodians of the divine medicines. The gods willingly allowed him to take the medicines, as it was for the just cause. The medicines he found on the mountains were identical, and so Hanuman got puzzled. Instead of wasting his time in identification of the medicines, he decided to lift the mountain with him. So he took up the whole mountain like a lump in his hands and brought it near Susheen in Lanka and said, Vaidyaraj, please take the needed Sanjivani. Everyone, including Sriram, was surprised to see Hanuman's indomitable power. As soon as Susheen poured the juice of Sanjivani into Lakshman's mouth, Lakshman woke up refreshed like a man waking up from sleep. Seeing rejuvenated Lakshman, the army of Vanaras became enthusiastic to fight the war. So, friends, the takeaway of this episode is about Hanuman, the great devotee of Sri Ram, who does not waste time and finds solution to the problem by meeting Garuda and appealing him to cure Sri Ram and Lakshman. Kumbakarna's sense of responsibility as the dutiful brother is revealed when he tries to convince Ravan to send Sita to Sri Ram, as he was fully aware of the might of Sri Ram and when he fights the battle to support his brother. Hanuman's timely action is revealed when he helps Lakshman to stop the rituals of yagya by Indrajit. The importance of the doctor's duty to abide by the ethics is revealed when Susheen is convinced by Vibhishan, Sriram and other Vanaras to do treatment of Lakshman. Hanuman's sense of commitment is revealed when he takes an oath to fulfill his task in the stipulated time. The sense of gratitude and humility towards the natural elements, which is the part and parcel of our culture, is revealed when Hanuman prays to the gods who were the custodians of the divine medicines to allow him to use the medicines for the noble cause. Hanuman's unconquerable power is revealed when he carries the entire Dronagiri Mountain. So this is all about this episode. Stay tuned for the next episode in which we will see the slaying of Ravan. Thank you and goodbye.